Watch this! This is the heavy monster sound. The nuttiest sound around. So if you're coming up the street and you're beginning to feel the heat, well, listen, Buster, you better start to move your feet to the rockinest, rock steady beat of madness.
Hi, my name is Justin Miller. I'm the Director of Operations for Rush Soccer and also the Director for the Rush Select program. The Rush Select program is essentially all-star teams to where we take the best player from all of our Rush clubs across the country or the world, and we form teams and go and play in tournaments domestically or internationally. What's special about the program is, you're getting the best talent from all of our Rush clubs and you're putting them in on one team and entering in some strong tournaments. So it's fun to see the best Rush players playing together.
For our European trips, we get to play teams that American kids wouldn't dream of playing. In the past 3-4 years, we've played Bayern Munich, Hoffenheim, Eintracht Frankfurt, Juventus, Fiorentina, Roma. We played Manchester City last year with our U14 boys. So they get to experience the world of soccer in a way that not a lot of American kids get to. It opens up a lot of opportunities for the kids just because a lot of them in their home club might not get to an event or get to somewhere where they'll get seen by a national team scout or a college scout. We've had a number of professional players come through the program. A couple of the more famous ones, Lindsay Horan played. Obviously she's with the Portland Thorns, the U.S. national team. Paolo Del Piccolo, back USL champ. He was a select player, and the list goes on and on. I mean, there's probably 20 or 30 that have come through the program and then gone on to play professionally.
I mean, Rush Select is high level. It's the best of the best that we can get out here from all of the Rush clubs all over the world. Again, it's a unique situation, but it's an amazing situation as well for kids to be able to see kids from all over the country that play under the Rush banner.
Collegiately, we have college night where we bring in a group, a panel of college coaches to talk to the kids, and college coaches love to come watch our teams play because we've already selected the best of the best. So they know when they're coming to one of our games, there's 16 kids that are good enough to recruit.
The structure of the Rush Select program is we have all of the clubs around the world send either their best players or teams to an identification process somewhere in the United States.
For the coaches, obviously we get that interaction, that camaraderie, but we also do some specific coaching education events.
More of a formal setting, we have a mentor program where we have 7 mentees here this weekend working with some of our top teams and top coaches, taking ideas away as they continue their coach development pathway. As well as the coaching education opportunities from the kind of social environment of being able to talk and share resources, share ideas, share what works in clubs and what could work in other clubs.
The regional teams then participate in regional tournaments, and then also we take the best players from the regional teams and form one national team within each age group. Those teams often go to tournaments outside of the country, or they might do a top college showcase within the United States. It's special because the players get to know different cultures, different people they meet for the first time, and they make a friendship for life, and then also try and go win top competitions and bring success back to the greater Rush Soccer organization.
With so many clubs around the world, we'd love to have one from every one of them participate someday. For me, I think Select is the most important program Rush has. Just seeing the experiences that they get to have, it's amazing to see how the kids can grow through the program and see how the kids develop in these amazing ways. So I think it's the experience that I don't think anybody can match, and it's the experience and the trips and all these things that the kids talk about, and that's what ties them to Rush, and that's what really ties them to the game.
My name is Josh Tyler. I'm the National College Advisory Program Director, or CAP, for Rush Soccer. CAP is one of the programs that connects every single Rush club across the country and across the world. We have around 35,000 players in the Rush system, 11,000 roughly are high school age players. And we can do things with CAP that no other club in the world can do, especially no other club in the United States can do. With our resources and our connections, CAP is really what sets Rush apart from all the other clubs. We start, and it's May going into the 8th grade year, we sit down with the players and kind of talk to them, and we just give them the brief information about the college process. We're not going to talk to you about ACT scores, we're not going to talk about what you want to do for the rest of the life, because that doesn't matter as an 8th grader. We're going to give the information when you need it and why you need it. So each club, we have 48 domestic clubs, each club has a local CAP director that will work with the club there and all the high school age players as they go through this comprehensive 4-year plan.
John is someone that I go to all the time for help. He really helped me like with the psychological part of committing, because it's like a lot of stress. I ask him to contact coaches for me, and if I'm not getting responses back from them, I go to him to see if what he can do for me.
John and the whole CAP program has helped me a lot, actually. It's really pushed me to talk to coaches, especially email coaches specifically.
Now is where they meet with them, and we have a series of different webinars and Instagram lives, and we have video feeds for them, and to help educate through this process that will start as a summer, May of the 8th grade year, and then we'll meet every so often to kind of check in on you. How's this recruitment process going? Come into your freshman year, we start looking at, okay, let's put together highlight videos for you. Sophomore year, then we start looking at ACT and ACT prep classes. We start talking about how do you write emails, what are the academic requirements, how the financial aid works, what is it like to do an official visit on campus, what about an unofficial visit on campus. And all this time, we are walking you through and giving you the tools to succeed with the college process. The other thing that really separates Rush from all the other clubs with the CAP is that we can connect the dots with all the other clubs in the United States. We have clubs in 48 different states, including Alaska and Hawaii. So if you're in Colorado and say, I want to go play on the East Coast in Florida, we have a Florida Rush club. So we connect the dots and we reach out to Richie and say, hey Richie, we have John Smith from Colorado that is really looking to study marine biology down in Florida. We will then get John Smith on a team to guest play in Florida. We'll reach out to the colleges that he's interested in. Those colleges will be able to come watch him play in a showcase, maybe some training, maybe 2 or 3 different games. And so now he's in Florida in front of a college coach that probably didn't have the money to travel all the way to Colorado to watch John Smith play, but now is in Florida. And we've connected those dots. If you want to go to Rhode Island, we have a club in Rhode Island. Northern California, Southern California, St. Louis, Texas, Montana, New York, New Jersey, Colorado, Chicago, wherever you want to go, Rush can help get you there and guide you through this process the entire time. We partnered with iSoccer Path, which is the educational piece of what the College Advisory Program does. So we at CAP can give you, say, hey, now's the time to start studying for the ACT, and iSoccer Path comes in and says, here's how you study for the ACT, here's how often you need to study for it, and here's a study guide of how to study for the ACT. So College Fit Finder is something that we pay for Rush. It is free for all of our Rush players to utilize. And they have a very in-depth college search process. College Fit Finder will break down very detailed of what you're looking for and lead you in the direction of some colleges. So if you're sitting on a 3.1 and a 21 ACT and you're not involved in anything else, that's okay. It's not going to direct you towards Stanford because that might not be the best academic fit for you. But you can type in, I'm looking for a Spanish major, I have it'll pull your GPA of a 3.8, I have an ACT or SAT score of this, I'm looking for a small school, I'm looking for an academic school, and it will help you put all this in and kind of lead you, here's 5 colleges that fit your needs. Starting in May of your 8th grade year, your local CAP director along with your local coach will be in contact with you, and they'll set your very first meeting up to explain what the college advisory program is. That fall, again, you'll meet with your local CAP director and your coach, and they'll help you through that process. And they're following our comprehensive 4-year plan of when to meet with you and what information to give. We have hundreds of documents that if we just gave you all at once, we're afraid that kids' heads will explode. So we want to give you the information when you need it and when it's useful for you to have.
Hi, my name is Matt Saul. I am the Director of Coach Education for Rush Soccer. And the Coach Education Department is excited to announce a new partnership with Global Coach. Global Coach is the gold standard in player and technical development tools. And over the next few months, our aim within the Rush Soccer Coach Education Department is to provide access to all clubs. Global Coach will become the key tool in helping educate players, parents and coaches throughout the country and throughout the world in the Rush way. Global Coach can be used in the Rush office. Coaches and directors can prepare training sessions. In support of the Rush way, we are incredibly excited to bring direct access to the Rush Soccer Progression Manual to every coach in the country. We at Rush Soccer and the Coach Education Department will reach out and contact you at your clubs over the next few months to set up your Global Coach account. Our aim in the Coach Education Department is to provide support for all Rush clubs throughout Rush Nation in the area of player and coach development.
Hi, my name is Nick Penn. I'm the Executive Director of Rush Soccer, and I'm going to talk to you today about our international trips for players on the Select group and for everyday teams. So with Select, we've had a long history of going internationally and playing teams from mostly all over Europe. We've had the pleasure of playing teams such as Ajax, Atalanta, Empoli, Inter Milan, Paris Saint-Germain. We've played Manchester City, and probably one of the highlights was our under-16 Rush Select team playing Real Madrid in Madrid. As I said, the highlight was Real Madrid. We took the under-16 boys there. They were unbeaten in America, one of the best teams that Rush Select has ever produced. We got to play in the Real Madrid training facility. We coached against Paulo de la Red, who was an Argentinian international, Real Madrid star, and they got to meet the players, have dinner with the players afterwards, and also compete on the field. The experience was unbelievable. Within that, we also went and toured Madrid. We also got to play Rayo Vallecano and some of the other local teams in the area. Another highlight is the boys U14s played in the Mediterranean International Cup in Barcelona, played some unbelievable games and ended up losing in the quarterfinals to Manchester City on a penalty shootout. So when we put our best kids together, we really can compete with the best in Europe. On the girls' side, the U14 girls just got back last week from playing Eintracht Frankfurt, and in the past we played against AC Milan and Bayern Munich. So it's the girls and the boys both get these trips to Europe, have unbelievable experiences. These tournaments are also available to other groups, doesn't have to be the select, so in 2020 we'll be putting together programs for your local clubs and your local teams to go travel and play these amazing games in these amazing cities, something that very few other clubs outside of Rush Soccer can provide.